Bellauncinettocrafts. I'm Christina, and I'm so glad that you're here with me today. So if you saw the thumbnail, you know that today's video is about the Lether collection. I have treated myself and gotten the rest of the box for the year. Not like paid for up front, but like I've decided that I'm going to do this for the next year and see how it goes. Because the first one was really beautiful and I loved it. And when I got the Christmas yarns, they were amazing. So I'm going to keep going. If you're not familiar with Lether collection, they will be linked down below. Ashley, the wonderful lady who dyes the yarn and comes up with all of these brilliant, just side note, brilliant ideas. Like, you have to really, when you're in a business, especially when it's so competitive, like there are yarns all over the place. How do you get people to buy yours? Like, you have to have your like thumb on what's going on. So, yeah, she does some really great things. She has all kinds of things going. And this is not just, there's not just one, kind of box. Like, she's got all kinds, and there's shawl boxes and theme boxes and so many different things going on. I don't know how she keeps it all straight. And her husband is amazing. He's the one who makes the hooks. And they're just a great team. So I'm so excited. But they do have their own YouTube channel. Ashley does a lot on there. I think she's already revealed February's box, but I haven't looked at it because I didn't want to see it until I got my own box, because I wanted to see the yarn up front. But just to remind you, this is the yarn from January, and I've decided to do the blanket this year because I want to keep it all together. This is my first year, so I want to keep it all together so I can have it and remember it. And I have, of course, I have the Christmas yarn, and I decided not to do the stocking. So I'm going to maybe use some of the patterns that I get to do some things with that yarn. And I mean, I have all kinds of yarn. So, but for this first one, I want to keep it all together. That's my decision. But anyway, this was the dolphin yarn. It's so pretty. I love it so much. And it's just folded up. All my stitch markers so that I don't have to count as much. I don't like to count. And then this is what I have left. This little tiny ball here. I don't have enough to do another row. And the blanket is technically supposed to be for the 2 skeins box, but you can do a lapgan with just the one. So that's what I'm doing. And that is, oh, I'm going to pause real quick and I'm going to get the hook from last month. Back. So I have my hook in this little roll bag that I got from one of the creative reuse shops. And so I just have it in here. That way I can keep it here. And I am going to do a separate video on the Lether collection hooks, where I kind of review them and show them to you. But I wanted, you do get a hook with your box, depending on the box that you choose. And you can choose the kind of hook that you get too. Like, there's different options. So anyway, you don't want to hear all of that. You already saw that the last time I showed this box. So I'm going to show you the February one. So here's the front of the box. And I already cut the tape just so that I could open it without showing my address. So remember, you get to see it first. I don't get to see it first. Okay, so there's what's inside. I know there's all the things, and I think I saw like a part of the bag, so I think the bag itself is pink. I could be wrong. Let me make sure there's nothing else in the box. Nope, it's pink. All right. So here, I'm not looking. Here's all of the things. I don't know what colors there are, anything like that. So, all right, let's look at it together. So the theme for this month is okay, I'll look at that in a minute. That's an announcement card. This one is the anemone fish. The anemone fish. Ooh, look at those colors. I wonder what this yarn is about to look like. Okay, and so they gave us this is the patterns. So remember the last video I said that they were going to give us the patterns because they'd stopped doing it and people wanted them to do it. So I think with this box, they gave us the patterns, but they also gave us, ooh, that's pretty. They also gave us, on the back of this card is the QR code so that you can get the link to the other patterns. So, but then this announcement says that starting in April, if you want the printed patterns, you will have to get an upgrade option. So, but yeah, so I am choosing to do the blanket, and it's the Under the Sea blanket. So this doesn't give any of the patterns on the back, but yeah, this is the Under the Sea blanket. And then there is a cowl. It's really, really pretty cowl. And then, yep, that's it. So you get the cowl, or you can add it to the blanket. And that cowl is really, really pretty. I think I have a yarn over there that might work with it. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, okay. So we do get stitch markers. So there is an orange one to go with the anemone fish. And then there's a little, this looks like a koi fish, or, well, like an angel fish. But it could be something else. I could be wrong. Not a fish person. It's not my expertise. But they're both very, very pretty. So there are those. All right, now for the yarn. Maybe. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so this is a sport weight. And they did say that every month would be a different weight and a different size hook. Ooh, that hook is gorgeous. So this is the anemone. And it is 231 yards, 100 grams. It is 100% superwash merino. But like there are so many tones in here. Like, I don't know if you can see that orange. And oh, it's so pretty. And then this is the hook for this month. The only thing, well, I will reserve my thoughts for the hook review. But this is the hook for this month. It's gorgeous. It's showing up a little bit more pink on here, but this is a really, really pretty purple and brown. So that's my box for this month and an update on my year-long blanket. I'm doing another blanket, but that's okay because it's going to be mine and I love it. So, yeah, thanks so much, Ashley and Eric. I love the box so much. I love the yarn. The hook is amazing. The stitch markers are beautiful. I love the patterns, and digital or printed. It's all wonderful to me. Thank you so much. Have a great day, everyone. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Ciao, Bella.